Hello guys, this is Swagengine261 Customs number 1. Yeah, 1. I don't know numbers that well. My mom never brought me to school. And I'm making jokes again. These are all the customs I made before I started YouTube. Which one should we look at first is this. This is like a little British Rail fish wagon. Yeah, I'm pretty good with customizing. I made this out of board. I had this old car, well, when I got Dodge a while. Heck, well, I painted a little, originally had a little face on there, which I didn't like the face on there. Didn't think the face on there would look cool. And it looked pretty, non-Thomas-like, because usually trucks have white faces. And this, well, I painted, it's white and silver. Now, it does, the doors do work, but they're a bit stiff. And I painted the little windows in there black. This will be possibly in the Flying Kipper remake, once I get a Henry. Next is, well, little, soda delivery van. This I got with my very first redesign engine, which was Thomas. I customized Thomas, but there was no room for him, so, yeah, well, I have this little soda deliveries van. Some of the gold striping on it, well, because it's a gold Sharpie, is starting to come off. This would obviously be good for, like a birthday train or something. I don't know what it would be good for, but let me hear what I should have this soda delivery van on. Next, on to, well, I'm gonna crack into some engines. This is, well, my version of Soder, what am I saying? Mid-Soder's number 2. This was made out of a dash I got in a lot with Stanley Diesel 10. The Diesel 10 I was going to originally turn into Class 40, but its motor didn't work. So I had to modify him. Why I chose Dash? Well, because he's American-like. And, according to the Thomas & Friends Wiki, his base is narrow gauge. Well, the idiots at Hit Entertainment made him standard gauge. And, yeah, people are idiots. I know. I have a few of them that live in this house. Yeah. Plus, I am working on half these customs, are pretty awesome. Indeed, they didn't take me long. For some of them took a pretty long time. Well, because I'm lazy. Next, no, not this one, next is, I'm saving him for last, and is my little, Rusty. Railway Series Rusty. I'll be getting another Rusty soon. This Rusty took a while. Well, this Rusty is pretty recent. He has silver buffers, and he's painted all black. I'll be getting another Rusty soon to replace it. Yeah, now on to, what else should I do? Who should be next? I don't want to go in order. Oh, here's a little, fireworks van. That little sticker there, Solar Fireworks, came from the little wooden railway pack. Yes. It came from a little, one of those, wooden railway design your own car things. I made a black tanker, a works coach, well, from a caboose, American, car thing. I called it, and a little generic box car. Yeah, well, the works coach I made from a caboose. Well, because I'm random. this little this car is originally just painted blue all over, but I repaint. Well, actually, this car originally was originally red with a face, but I had face on each end. Oh, I was an idiot back then. And I decided to repaint it red because the red on there didn't match it. And I painted a little silver roof. I made this after I got my Sodor Fireworks pop-up car. Yeah, I wanted to have another fireworks car. And it was one of the other cars I had available. So yeah. Next is oh yeah, these here. These are oops, sorry. Let me just put them here. Sorry about that, slate car. These are some well, on 4th of July cars. This one I made first. This car I got with, well, technically it's how I got my, well, what's it, that one, fireworks pop-up car thing. And this was incredible. This one, well, came in a big car lot. Well, I have another Clarabelle that I got with that Trackmaster Thomas over there. Some other weird Thomas toy, a Tommy pullback, and a little Subway Diesel 10. Yeah, so I decided to turn the one I got in the big lot into a little America car. And you could look closely. If you look closely, you could still see some of its eyes. But don't worry, I'll fix that soon. And oops, next is well, the slate car, I just add some little, white detail with a little bit of blue in them. And this car's pretty recent. It's I added a little, like, red detailing. So, this was 100% whiteout and Sharpies. And this inside here, I'll be putting something in here soon. Like a little base plate to put in here. Well, one of those Lego ones. In there soon. So yeah. Let me just put these over here. Next is, well, this here. This is a little, this car you get with Timothy. Well, I decided just to paint the roof was originally, I just painted the roof black, but then I decided to add some black detailing. I will be, detailing those little rivets soon. And I added a face from a Hornby Troublesome truck number 1. Yeah, I originally had some trucks, well, some of the wheels and couplers were in bad condition, so I decided to take some of the faces off of them. And I have another Troublesome truck number 1 face. Well, from Hornby, but I don't know what to put it on yet. Well, oh yeah, it's a little, troublesome car, and I know you're gonna be complaining that it's not the kind in the series, but, hey, there could be any kind of car. And next is this slate car here. Well, this face on here originally was meant for a Spyful brake fan, but it was too big. So I decided I was going to put it on one of the Bachman Thomas cars I had downstairs. But I decided to, well, put it on this car here. Well, because, well, this is a white slate car. This was made from a brown slate car with black detailing. But I decided to paint this car white. And add some little silver detailing like in the TV show, like the Season 4 slate cars. Next is this character here. His name is Garrett. This was my first gator I got. Well, I have a gator still, but I decided to do as well because I found a second gator at Toys R Us one time, and guess what he had? It was actually factory error. He came with 2 crate loads instead of the tarped crate load and the what was it called again? Oh, and that one in the crate load, but the other kid came with 2. Plus, another thing, were the people at Trackmaster drunk again? Because I saw on Twitter a old style Trackmaster Thomas, well, a Trackmaster 3. Well, because this is how I put them. That Trackmaster Thomas over there is Trackmaster 1. The type of Trackmaster is like with more little CJ upgrades. Like there used to be a little screw that hold the motor on. Is what I call Trackmaster 2. And the little Trackmasters with the bigger, newer, longer bodies like Thomas had is what I call Trackmaster 3. And the redesigns I call Trackmaster 4s. And if you don't like the idea, well, I would hurt you. Yeah, just kidding, I won't hurt you. Next is a little NW car. It's a little Northwestern brake fan. And it was made from one of those little brown brake fans over there. Yeah, the ones you get with Peter Sam. I decided to paint one of them silver and add little letters NW. And you're wondering, well, I did something really creative because I added the N on the black part in silver and then black with the W. Same thing on the other side, but differently. So yeah, I'm good with ideas. Let me just get this on here. And, I think there's enough room showing another character. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Well, this is the redesign Thomas I was talking about. I painted his buffer silver and added some. This was kind of like a redesign Thomas with kind of like some detailing, and these tanks here and this dome and some of the face were epoxy sculpt. It was the wrong thing my mom got me for my birthday. Yeah, it was the kind I would use, like epoxy sculpt, like Wink Angel uses. So yeah, this is my custom character Zach. He's a little 060 tank engine I made up. Yeah, I modified the underneath to work on track. Plus, his motor's pretty weak. So, yeah. I thought I'd just include them. And this time right here, is something I added pretty recently, and for customs, because I have a lot, is a James in Railway Series Black. I did the little number 5 on each side. Oops. I did a little number 5 on both sides. And the striping was done with a toothpick. I just striped it on very carefully to get that look. And these little front wheels here, this little shout till you see weapon, these came off of an old Erdl I had lying around, and I decided just to take, well, it was an old Erdl engine thing I had. I decided just to take the wheel. I had a pair of wheels left, so I decided to take them off and use them on James. Well, because James is a 260, and you see weapon, I would use smaller wheels if I were making James. This James, well, his face is painted like silver-like. So yeah. Oh yeah, also I made, for customs number 3, I made, some customs 2, I have made some trucks, slate cars with faces like this one. Yeah, you'll be seeing them soon in customs 2, when I feel like making the others. So this is Swagengine261 signing off.